right? We didn't come here for handouts. As one of the ILA members put on my Twitter page, that we just want handouts. We here to work. Our people want to work. We don't want to be unemployed. We're not the news stories that you see every day on 12, 7, 2, 4. We want jobs. We want to take care of our families. We want to live in decent communities. We want to be able to pay taxes and raise our kids like everybody else. We want to be able to go to work and get tired from work and go home and go to sleep. We want a pension so we can retire, right? We want to send our kids to the best schools. We want them to have an opportunity to go to college as well. Just like you're sending your kids to college with the money that you make in our town, we want to be able to send our kids to college the same way. We want to be able to go on vacation. We want to send our kids on vacation. We want to go to summer camp. We want to do all the things that normal Americans get a chance to do. We want to be in this middle class that the American dream keeps telling us exists. We want to be involved in it. We want to be a part of it. And we deserve it like anybody else does. And as the gentleman said to you earlier, they passed all the requirements. The only requirement they didn't pass was the fact that they were black. Or the fact that they lived in Newark and they weren't related to folks that are part of that ILA. So people are talking about all of the industries in Newark, and that's true. But let me tell you about this place here. These people have two locals. They have one white local and one black local. In fact, on Twitter, one of the guys told me, "What are you complaining about? You got your own African-American local." I said, "We had our own water fountains too." Right, so at the end of the day, segregation is wrong. In fact, 1964 outlawed this kind of segregation. For it to exist in this city, in this country in 2016 is crazy. And the fact that it exists and nobody has said anything is worse. But because of progress, most of those locals formed one local. And they became an organization that opened their doors to everybody, blacks, Latinos, Asians, whites, everybody were part of the same local. But not the longshoremen. They have two locals. And I'm going to tell you, we met with them. So we're not doing this and they don't know about it. We met with them several times, in fact. We tried to get the national president to meet with us, and he refused to meet with us. Not only did he refuse to meet with us, he told everybody else in the local to not meet with us too. So if you don't want to meet with us, we coming to meet with you. Put this in the paper that we are going to bring it to you. If you don't want to come to us, we're going to come to you. As a matter of fact, we need to begin to say if we can't work, nobody can work. That's what we need to begin to say. We have to say if we can't get employed, then it's going to be hell to pay down there at that port until they start opening up their doors to all Newark residents in this city. That's the bottom line. And before we march, I want to tell you this is not the last time, y'all. We got to do this several times because they're going to call our bluff. Look, we're not down here for welfare. And I resent the kind of racist remarks that are being made. We didn't come down here for welfare. We didn't come down here for Family First cards. We didn't come out here for handouts. We didn't come out here because we're not qualified. We're here because we can work and we want to work. We want to work. Not only do we want to work, we're going to work. We're going to work. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take us. We're going to do this, and we're going to fight until they finally open those doors. If we have to go to D.C., we will. If we have to go to Trenton, we will. We just need to make sure that everybody here wants to do that. We got to be committed to this, right? The same way we committed to doing other things in our life, let's be committed to this. The last thing I want to say, it was something on the internet that said that what type of people are we bringing down here to get jobs? Everybody deserves a job. I don't care what they did or where they from, they deserve to work. If they want to work and they're qualified, they ought to work. That's it. I don't care about any of they ought to have a job. And you can work at this port and you don't need a college degree to do so.
If we don't work, 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 what do we want? When do we want them? What do we want? When do we want them? What do we want? When do we want them? Won't eat.
Nobody eat.
We don't eat.
Nobody eat.
We don't eat.
Nobody eat.
We don't eat.
Nobody eat.
What do we want?
Jobs.
When do we want them?
Now.
What do we want?
Jobs.
What do we want?
Now.
How many of you by show of hands want to work here today? Yes, sir. We want to work. We want to work right now, today, this minute. And we didn't come here for handouts. We didn't come here for handouts. So all the little backwards, racist kind of comments that are being made, we came here to work. I don't care what you see on the news, Newarkers want to work.
We want to work.
We want to work. And we just don't want to work anything. We want a job that pays us a decent wage. We want respect. We want integrity. We want justice. And we want it today. We want it today. We want a response from the Department of Labor. We want them to respond to the letter that we sent. We want a response from the Department of Justice. We want them to investigate what's going on down here at this port.
That's right.
We want our state legislatures to get involved. All of our assemblymen and our senators want them to get involved in this today. We want our federal delegation.
That's right.
We call on Senator Cory Booker,
That's right.
Senator Menendez,
That's right.
all of the Congress people. We want you to say something on the floor of the Congress. That Newarkers are unemployed, but they got jobs available at the port where they won't let them work. We want you to say something about the fact that they have a segregated union. That they have a black union and a white union. That not only is it unlawful, it's immoral. And we marching because we want to shut it down. If all of us don't work, they can't work either. The same way you get angry about the small things that happen to you in your community, get angry about this. Get upset about this. Everybody marching and putting things all on, march about this. All kind of comments to say on Facebook, say something about this. Come down here and participate in this, because this is not our last time, this is our first time. And next time we're going to have twice as many people here. Because we did this in a couple of weeks. Imagine what we put together in a month. We want to put 5,000 people out here on this street. I want you to help me put 5,000 Newarkers out here on the street. Our mothers and our grandmothers too. We want this place to be packed, and every able-bodied man in the city should show up here. All of us should be here. People say, you shouldn't say nothing about this because there's crime in the city. How the hell do you think we're going to reduce crime if we don't give people jobs? I'm tired of the long lines of people asking for jobs in the city of Newark, and all of the jobs are here. Not only are they here, they're vacant. Explain to me how you got jobs that are vacant, where there's nobody in. And you have Newarkers with twit cards that can work tomorrow, that can work today, and you won't hire them. Tell me how you would rather have trucks backed up along this highway here, not because we here, but because you can't get the stuff off of the ships fast enough. Because you don't have enough employees. And you don't have enough employees because you're racist. You don't have the employees because you're racist. That's why. Because you would rather lose money than hire us. And then you put people on Twitter that look like us and Facebook and say, oh, the kind of people he want to hire. But what about the kind of people that work here already? We want to work. This is not our last time. How many people are going to come back again when it's time? And everybody that came, we want you to bring 5 additional people with you. We want 5,000 residents out here on this street. We want you to get your boys, your girls, go to the beauty parlor, the barbershop, go to the church, the masjid, grab everybody. Tell them to come out here because Newarkers are going to work. Then we're going to do it. This is going to be a domino effect. Because once these people open up their jobs, everybody else is going to do the same. Because they're going to know what we did to these people, we'll do to them too. That's what we have to do. Now I'm tired. I want you to be as angry as I am. I want you to be as fed up as I am. In fact, you need to be more fed up than I am. You need to be angrier than I am. You need to feel like something needs to happen today. They wanted us to march on the sidewalk, but we're not playing nice today. They gave us a little route on marching. We're not doing that today. We're not marching on the sidewalk. We're not marching on the dirt. We stop in this place to let everybody know Newarkers are going to work or nobody's going to work. Now when they put this up, they're going to make us look like a wild-eyed radical guy, the mayor of the city leading the protests at the port. Hey, look, if I got to take the blame for everything, then I'm damn sure going to be in charge of making sure things get fixed. 2 or 3 weeks from today, we coming back. I'm not giving them the exact date. We gave them a lot of heads up this time. 2 or 3 weeks from this day, we coming back. And I want it to be so many of us that we fill this entire room, from the bridge all the way down. That's how many of us it's going to be. And we're not having a press conference then. We coming right here with all of our applications, because when we told them we would come with the applications, they conveniently weren't home. So we gonna come on a day when they don't know we coming. And when we come, we gonna come 5,000 strong. And we're gonna drop our applications off, and we're gonna let the guys and the girls with the twit cards lead us first. And we tell them, you wanna compromise, hire them first. Hire the ones with the twin cards first, and then take everybody else's applications. You want us to stop? Hire all of the guys with the twin cards first, permanently, and then take the other applications. And then maybe we'll slow down a little bit. But until then, we coming back. Don't be afraid, y'all. We feel good, and I hope y'all feel good today. Y'all feel good today? I want you to go home and feel like you accomplished something today. That you was a part of this today. I want you to feel good about it today. And no matter what the devil try to make you believe after this is over, I'm telling you, God is on our side. I'm telling you that God is on our side. He's always on the side of the righteous. Always. This is a righteous cause. And he's always on the side of the righteous. It might not happen when we want to happen, but it's going to happen when it's supposed to. He's always on the side of the righteous. And what we're doing is right. It's right. So don't be ashamed and don't get attacked on Facebook. You let these people know what you did here today. And you let them know we coming back. We coming back. And if you want us to stop, start hiring us immediately. Hire us immediately. Now, put that on the front page of the paper. What do we want? Jobs. What do we want? Now. No justice. No peace. 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 Who streets? Our streets. 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 Who streets? Our streets.